Hey, gang, it is Tom from Cashflow Experts. I reach my hand out in warm virtual welcome to you if we've not met before. It's the next best thing to meeting face to face in this great connected world that we live in. I want to teach you today all about finder's fees fortunes. That's a mouthful, isn't it? So I've got a lot of great detailed information I'll quickly go through. I want to be responsible for your time. I know you have a lot of important things to do today, but it's very important for us to make this kind of information and program available. So the Finder's Fee Fortunes program is a way to make money as a nearly invisible intermediary just using your local connections and obviously all of our behind the scenes work that we will be doing for you. But first, who are we? As I said, we not met before, welcome. Who are we? What do we do? And how long have we been successfully doing this? Well, 22 years. So over 2 decades, we've been in this highly scrutinized and competitive industry, pardon me, providing valuable products and services for everybody from small business owners, big business, home-based service providers, entrepreneurs, real estate investors, and investors of every stripe and size, you name it. I've been featured as a keynote speaker everywhere from LA shows to Real Wealth Expos in New York City and a lot of real estate association meetings all across the country in between. So we've been providing at the foundation, at the core, we help people start businesses, set up businesses. So we're a great help for startup companies. And just as importantly as getting started, we help people get funding. Okay, so we're helping businesses set up and incorporate as an LLC in a lot of cases, and then we're helping them get access to millions of dollars of capital, cash-based funding that then they can utilize to make the business work, to make the business grow and develop all the kinds of things that they want. So that's just in a thumbnail. That's a brief description of what we do on a general macro level. Obviously, drilling down to the fine points of it, we do a lot of other things. We've got instant income accounts that we set up to help enhance people's business earnings and a lot of other valuable products and services, as I'm sure you've seen if you've been in our community. One of the greatest testimonials I ever see, I get these reports every single morning, even on the weekends, and one of the greatest facts I see is that the reports I get of the latest product sales that we get come in show that the repeat customers that we have are coming back to us 8 years after they made their first purchase. So obviously that tells us 8 years, 10 years, even in some cases 12 years, people have been repeatedly using the additional products and service offerings that we provide. That gives me confidence as the greatest testimonial that you could ever get that what we're doing is valuable, it works, it provides a lot of benefit to the people who are utilizing these programs. So as I said, we've been doing this 22 years, over two decades. So obviously, we must know what we're doing. At the heart of things, we are connectors. That I think the most valuable thing I think we do in working together is form a relationship, begin a relationship. So these, as I said, these long-term things are what I think benefit most, not only our company, but the small business owners. So at the heart of things, we're connectors. Not only do we offer our own best-selling products and services, we also help direct local consumers to anything that they might be looking for as a way to help our local reps earn cash referral fees. That is what I want to share with you today. That's where you come in, okay? And this is the huge money-making opportunity available now called Finder's Fee Fortunes. So I shorten it to FFF for whatever the meme terminology is. So what exactly are Finder's Fee Fortunes? It's a way for you to get paid cash weekly as a local, you understand that? In your own area, in your own city, your own town, your own state. It's a way for you to get paid as a local representative that just helps facilitate simple connections online. They're all done through what we provide to you. You're not a tech person. You don't have to create or maintain everything. We've got the system already working. We'll simply plug you into it as the local representative of that particular area. So why does this work so effectively? Why does it make so much money for the people like you who work with us in this kind of situation? Because people, frankly, like getting recommendations from someone, that'd be you, that is local, and we can help you take advantage of that in a way that makes you really good money. I mean, it's common sense, right? Everything I'm going to talk about here is completely logical, common sense based that you can clearly grasp, wrap your head around and understand as the simple truth of the matter. So people giving a preference, people would prefer to know that somebody in their local area is the one that is directing recommendations of things that they're looking for locally. That just makes common sense, right? So we've got a proven system of converting that kind of casual customer that are searching into buyers of a wide range of products and services. We do this on a national basis every single day. You're participating, you see it, you're part of the community of people that is connected to our organization. Pardon me. So you see that exact situation happening before your very eyes. So we have a proven system of converting on a national basis. Now we want to pay you to work with us doing this on a local geo-targeting level. That's a complex, fancy way of simply saying, you're there, you're in the area, all things being equal, we can make an online connection where you're the invisible face of it so that you can make money from the transactions of people who are looking for those kind of recommendations from someone who is dependable in their own local area. Again, common sense, highly understandable. This is your opportunity today for me to partner with people like you and help you profit as a local online rep that does nothing more than hold a spot in your city and state that customers pass through as they're looking for recommendations. You can see my clear definition, whatever the right word is, of how simple and easy from your point of view this is, because we're doing all of the hard work, all the heavy lifting. So you might have the question, you might say, Tom, how much can I earn doing something like this? That is a great question. Other people in this kind of situation can make an average of $3,000 a week. And this is not a job, okay? That's what the definition is written here for. It's not a job. It's not even a side hustle, okay? This is more like being an invisible agent who gets a nice cut of all the business done in your town. How it works. Very straightforward, very simple. Again, all based on a very logical principle. Here are the basics of how this program works, and it is not complicated because we provide everything to you and we maintain the system since it is already functioning. It just needs your local presence. Again, this is not an experiment. This is something that is working now, that you're able to, because of your local presence, take advantage of a great once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that we can make that connection and you can get paid, again, as the silent middleman. So that's the basics of how the system works. We do all your operations online for you, your website, banner ads, product placement, service recommendations, and any autoresponders that are needed. So this truly is a passive system. Obviously, I'll give you a couple of tasks that should take you no more than 20 minutes a week to perform, that are part of you showing that, yes, you're a local presence in the area, which people love to see. That is what people want. As I said, you just act as a silent middleman, maintaining the local presence needed to present a community connection as people want. They want to feel like they're getting information from someone, you, who's actually in the same area as they are, right? Common sense, absolutely basic. And you can now profit big time from this reality by signing up for the Finder's Fee Fortunes program. I'm going to show you in a minute. I'll flip through some of these slides, paper slides, so to speak, to show you your access point to take advantage of this great opportunity. Okay, what you get when you join the Finder's Fee Fortunes program, let me list it all and tell you how you also get to use all of my company's products for free when you join. There's a very important reason why. We want to make sure you have access at no additional cost to the things that you see are products that we sell, so that you know how they work. So that if you were ever asked, hey, is this system any good? How does this product function? You have a basic working understanding of it. So we're going to give you free use and access to that. Remember that you're not going to need to do any of the stuff that I'm listing here. You are just presenting a local location for the automatic connections to go through. So you're not standing on the street. You know those guys that have the signs that we buy gold, or the subway, they're standing on the street corner and they're experts at flipping them and swinging them. That's not you. You can stay inside the air conditioner. You're not needed for that. You are completely logically invisible in this system as a way to get the money that flows through these connections because of, as I said, our expertise. 22 years we've been doing this online stuff, and you being a local person in a local area that people like to know hey, I'm getting from this website recommendations of somebody who's actually here in my town, in my community, in my city, in my state. They know any particular situation that's going on. So what do you get? What you get when you enroll in the Finders Fee Fortunes program, most importantly, you get an exclusive territory in your state. That is something you have to completely understand the huge value of. This ensures that you collect the largest fees possible, as there will not be any other competition. That's why we're limiting it. We will then be giving all the fees that are locally generated and collected directly to you. Only two representatives will be allowed in each state. So by acting now, you assure you're the only one that gets this profitable opportunity. And if you wait, the best areas will be gone forever, as access to this program closes at midnight Pacific time. So don't sleep on this opportunity. This is a grab it and go once in a blue moon chance. You'll be getting everything done for you, and everything that is needed is included in this program. Let me go through the listing. As I said, I've got it spelled out here on the board in black and white, so that those of you who like to read can see very clearly what I'm going to talk about. You first get free use of $5,125 of our company's best-selling products for your own personal use and for your business. As I said, who's the best person that can speak to the efficacy or the usefulness of a product? Somebody has used it before, right? So we're going to give that to you for free, so that if it ever came to someone asking you in the referral situation in your local area, you know, because you're using these programs successfully yourself. So you get over $5,000 worth of our company's best-selling products for your own personal use in your business. They are given to you complimentary, so that you can confidently share their benefits in any referral situation based on your own experience in using what we sell. Logical, right? We will store free of charge all the leads your automatic system collects for you, so that they can be used over and over again to make even more money for you. All of this is behind the scenes, sight unseen. It's a function that will continue to make you money through this automated process. You will get 3 different kinds of pre-written recommendation response emails. They'll be provided to you if needed. Rarely they are, but if they ever are needed for you to pop a reply, you've got those. You don't have to think about what do I say. It's all done so that your only responsibility will be to copy and paste a reply in the rare case that the local source wants a follow-up recommendation. So very unusual that there's any back and forth communication, but if someone pings an email and needs a reply, you've got those 3 pre-written that cover all 99% of all cases, so that you can easily simply copy and paste and keep the profits rolling into you and keep the fees accruing. Plus, we will give any of these local consumers access to our call center if they have any questions. So you don't ever have to talk to anyone. You don't want to do that. I don't want you to do that. And you still get paid your finder's fee on every deal done, because we already have made the investment. We already done the training. We already got the people located all around the country. And in fact, we got a great team that's overseas as well, that I put literally $1 million worth of infrastructure, training, building, all of the product management that we do. Why not you plug in this? I say this on the phone. I do many, many calls each week to the people who are clients of ours, right? I take personal, private, interactive calls where I can help coach them, guide them, show them how much money they're making, give them recommendations on how to increase it. I say this all the time to people, okay? You want to plug into a system that's already with you. It's like look at it like a McDonald's franchise. This is not a franchise, but look at my example as if it were a franchise. If you really wanted to make a lot of money with the least amount of effort, and you were fortunate enough to be able to afford it and have the opportunity, you could buy a McDonald's location and everything is done for you. You don't run the cash register. You don't grill the hamburgers, okay? Everything it's already working. People are already looking for it. It's already a system. This is the same type of environment that you can step into and become one of our local reps in that same kind of mentality of where you're part of a franchise, where we already know everything's working like clockwork, and you can plug in that system and utilize something that is going to make a lot of money for the people that wisely jump on this opportunity. So we will give you, as I said, access to all these things, including our call center. And that's not all, as they say late night on television, which I stay up late sometimes and love watching. We're also going to provide for you a no-cost free additional bonus of $100,000 business funding approval. Okay, so one of the best ways for people to experience our services and for your whatever your business may be, for you to utilize the growth potential of it, is to have access to capital. Which, again, as I said at the beginning of this presentation, our number one claim to fame. I mean, we've helped file business entities. That's a fancy way of saying an LLC or an S corp. My partners and I have helped file tens and tens of thousands of these kinds of entities. That's what we should be best known for. But the need that people have immediately after that rises to the highest level is getting access to some money to be able to do the things that they want to do for growth, expansion, investment, so forth. So I want you, as somebody who is a rep of our services, to have full access to the best, the cream of the best of what we do. So I'm going to include for you as a free bonus for those of you who take immediate action and enroll in this program, $100,000 in business funding at no cost. Let's keep this simple. I've covered a lot. I'm trying to go through this as quickly as possible, as I said again, to respect your time on a day like today. I know you have a lot of busy things to do, but this is a very great, a good opportunity and a great chance for us to connect. Let me keep this simple and don't let these descriptions confuse you. There's a lot of information here, as there should be, because this is a great, dynamic, robust program. But let's keep it simple, because I, at the heart of things, am a simple business person. The way that you and I make the most amount of money is simply being a business owner. It's not being a tech. It's not, I don't know how to build a website or do coding. That's not our role. Our role is simply to act as a business person. Therefore, we can make the most money. So a simple understanding of this system is the best way to go forward. So keeping it simple, as I've written here, you are not doing any selling. You are not maintaining the local website that we build for you. You're not running around like a chicken with your head cut off doing any of the behind-the-scenes work that we will do for you to connect the searchers that live in your area. That's where you come in. You're based out of that area, which makes it dramatically easier and more responsible to connect in your area with what they are looking for. You are simply acting like the host of a party where people are meeting each other and choosing who they want to do business with. And guess what? Every single transaction that they then do with each other, you're off in the corner, right? Some people came to the party, they don't even know it's your house, right? They're like, where's the party? So you are like an invisible host, and yet every single transaction that they do with each other, you're getting paid a big finder's fee. You're a connector. What did I say in the beginning? Our great claim to fame was, you're a connector, and you're making money because your physical presence in the city and state, because of your physical presence in the city and state, that your website can be tied to where these connections are all happening. So again, this is taking advantage of the great opportunity of working with our established company, 20 plus years, our technical know-how, not mine, but the young, energetic, vibrant people that we have on our staff that I paid a lot to hire and train behind the scenes. You could make well into the thousands of dollars a month from the banner ad revenue your local connector sites make for you, from the products sold directly to consumers, and from the service recommendations your system makes when people are looking for things in your area, like what people love to have some actual concrete description. So when people in these local areas are looking and searching for things that will connect with you as our local hub and invisible representative in there, people are looking for things like Texas, okay? Big state. Texas business funding would be a common search term. Produce a high result. Texas roof replacement. I've lived in Texas before, a time or two, and I know that sometimes those windstorms, those hailstorms are no joke. So this is another common and a high reward, high result search term that would be going on locally, geographically. Texas credit repair. Okay, there's lots of searches on these kinds of things. That's one area. That's one state that you could monopolize, you could capitalize on. Let's switch to another example, another area, California, CA, right? California Auto Body Shop. I'm not saying that the people in California are not the best drivers in our nation of 50 states, but there is some statistical scientific evidence proof there that the kind of people that are driving in California have a few more issues than maybe some of the other people in our vast country. California Solar Installer. Obviously, you make hay when the sun shines. Another great, these are things that are embedded in your sight when you're in the Finder's Fee Fortunes program that are going to get high result. They're going to make a lot of money for you as the person who is the local-based local representative. And California Business Incorporation Alternatives. Why is that word alternatives important? Because California has some of the highest fees in the country, if not the highest, setting aside Delaware C corporations, which is a whole nother conversation for publicly traded companies. I don't think that probably applies to folks like us. We are traditional small business owners, but people in the Golden State are looking for ways to beat that super high cost of not only incorporating, but then maintaining the business presence. Well, we've got an amazing out-of-state alternative. So this, again, gives another opportunity for you as a local in-state representative to make a dramatic amount of money from the kind of things that we're already doing successfully. We know with vast experience how to do, and you can, teaming up with us, take immediate advantage of these kinds. Those are just some examples. Obviously, there are dozens of other examples that are embedded into this program that you're going to be able to make Finder's Fee money from, hence the title, Finder's Fee Fortunes. So that is the simplest way for me to explain some of these features that may seem a little over your head, but they're not complicated. And again, you and I are not part of or doing any of the things that require any kind of complication or technical expertise. We're simply being the business owner. We're simply the local, invisible-faced representative who's in the area. And you also, in this program, I think it's important to point out, as I've just mentioned, about how many calls I take each week directly with the people who are clients. You'll be working directly with me as part of this program. Okay, that is another great benefit and feature to you, that we get on a private phone call and chop it up on a regular basis so I can keep you on track. I will become your business manager, and we will call you once a month to show you how to keep increasing the money that your site is making for you, answer any of your questions, give any tips of the things that are going on behind the scenes as you can sit back and relax and watch this perform. Absolutely an amazing service to you. Not a job for you, not even a side hustle. You don't have to have a business to do this. This is something that you, because you're part of our community, if you hop on it, you can take action, which is where all the best opportunities come from, right? The best things in life don't last forever. This is going to be one of them. Because your success, okay, the reason why I know you're going to really enjoy this program is because your success is my success, since some of these services, as I just indicated here, being sold in your area are mine. They're part of my company's best-selling product and service features. So obviously, this is a win-win for everybody. And our interests are totally aligned, whatever the terminology is, since I don't make money unless you make a lot of money as part of this program. So if you want to enroll in this amazing opportunity while it is available, and you can claim your territory, your area, your city, the best that are available will be gone fast. Simply open up a new browser tab. If you're watching this on the Zoom feature, open up a new search tab and type in www.cashnow237.com. Cash now, cash like money, now like do it now, cashnow237.com. If you're watching in the YouTube ecosystem community, they embed the same secure link in the video description. So you simply look down below, and whatever the direct connection YouTube puts in, you click that, that'll take you to the same secure checkout page. People watch on phones, pads, God knows in cars, device. So whatever device you're on, there may be a different error. So click the links beside, above, below the video screen. You know how to do this. You and I may not be super hyper technical, but at this stage in the game, we understand how you get to the same secure checkout page, depending on what kind of device you're watching on. Click the links beside, above, below the video screen. Open up a new browser tab. If you're watching directly on Zoom, and type that in, it'll take you to the secure checkout page. Go to cashnow237.com, cashnow237.com, or in YouTube directly, you simply click the same secure link that is found, the blue hyperlink that's found in the description of the video. That will take you to the same secure checkout page. You will see this golden opportunity is amazing. This is a first come, first serve, as I've said a couple times, way for you to get something incredibly good that will not last at a very good discounted introductory price. So as I said, I'll become your business manager. We'll get on the phone on a regular basis. Our goals are completely and totally aligned. It's making this a win-win opportunity. Be sure you understand, I cannot emphasize this strongly enough. Be sure you understand that all the best locations will go fast. This is going to end, and this page will come down. The video will be deleted at midnight Pacific time tonight. So this is your opportunity. Today's sale price is only being offered at the low cost that you see on the website until midnight, when all the choice dates will be claimed on that first come, first served basis. So enroll right now so that we may set the most profitable territory aside for you based on your request or your current location. This Finders to Be Fortunate program is going to be a game changer for those that act fast and grab the best locations before they are gone. So truly, it has been, I think you can tell I have a lot of fun doing this kind of teaching and training. In fact, in my background, a lot of my family members have been teachers, so I think it's something that probably comes in my DNA. I'm passionate about business. I've got teenage kids, and I don't know if kids learn from their environment or they're just born with it, but my kids are entrepreneurial, thank goodness, at the core of who they are. I think that some of that comes in the genetics and the DNA, but a lot of it is from the example that we set for our kids of the things that they see us doing, getting up early every morning, even if we don't have to, even if our financial stability doesn't require it. They see us doing the things that make us happy, that fulfill, for helping other people, teaching other people. How, as I said, my partners and I help people, tens of thousands of people create small businesses. I hear the coolest stories, meet the nicest people, get so inspired from the folks that I talk to. And people obviously have challenges. We try to help people overcome the challenges, get access to the things, but it is something that gets me up with a passion early every morning. I still get up before 5 a.m. every day. I'm an early morning type of person. Like to have a cup of tea, decompress for a little bit in front of the computer, and get an idea of my day. So this is something I consider to be my life's best work. It would be an honor and a pleasure for me to include you in something that we're already doing very successfully, so that not only you but the local people in your area can take advantage. Go to the website, cashnow237.com, open up a browser tab, type it in, go to cashnow237.com. Or click the link found, if you're watching on YouTube, in the actual YouTube ecosystem. In the description of the video, they put the same directed blue clickable hyperlink, so it gets to the same secure checkout page. Take advantage of this great opportunity, making good money with no job needed, no business required. You are you're not. You're not running around, as I said, like a chicken with your head cut off. 99% of people have no idea there's even you, the person behind it, other than your location is located in the area that they're looking for recommendations. So you become an invisible, local, paid area representative. You collect money, as I said. We do all of this for you. We'll negotiate, get it, place it, banner advertising. One of the hottest ways you can do this. Product placement, service recommendations. What kind of services? Some of the kind that we do, and some of the others that are more locally based in your area that again, people are looking for to find from somebody who knows what's in your area. I may not technically know the details of everything in your area, but you certainly appear to, since you are geo-targeted, shown as a location of someone who's in that area making those recommendations. That makes all the difference. What you get in this program that makes you money is everything, is all the things that you need and that are required. We do all of this stuff for you. We maintain it, we update it. Anything tweaks, we come in as quickly as needed and we fix it. And you get the joy and the benefit of over $5,000 worth of, you've seen them, my company's best-selling products and items that people are flocking to on a regular basis. You get full free complimentary use of them. Why? So that you know what it is you're recommending. And if it came to it, you could say, yes, this is something that I use myself, and here's how it works and benefits for me. So all of this is done for you, local, targeted through the referral site that, as I said, we'll build and maintain for you. Free lead storage, again, so that the marketing that is put on autopilot, they're called autoresponders. So that can happen for you on a regular, continuing basis over and over again. And if you ever manually were asked to do something, which, as I said, happens about 3% of the time, you could simply reply back to an email asking about a recommendation, and you could copy and paste one of the pre-written responses that we have that are going to, in 99% of the cases, answer direct exactly what that request, what that question is. Copy and paste that in and send it, so that you are actively participating, again, as our local representative, which is giving this thing the perfect flavor, the perfect coloring, of what people want to know that someone cares about them in their own community, their own town, their own state, that they can make that connection with. It is a great, great opportunity, not to mention the fact that we're going to make as another free fast action bonus, $100,000 in business funding approval for you to use in any business that you have in any way that you may see fit that's going to help improve your situation. Take advantage of the opportunity. I'm out of time. I'm 1 minute over the allotted time schedule. I did this as quickly as I could, squeeze in a lot of very good and valuable information. Take advantage of the opportunity now. Go to the website, open up a new browser tab, if that's the way to do this, and type in cashnow237.com, cashnow237.com. If you're watching on YouTube, and inside actually YouTube, in the description, click the link, goes to the same secure checkout page. If you're watching on other kind of devices, you know how to get there. You click beside, above, below the video screen. That will take you to the same secure checkout page. That's it. I'm out here. I'm out of time. I look forward to talking to as many of you as possible. And really, I'm jazzed and excited about the chance to learn, to work, and to help a lot more people in this kind of great opportunity. Take care. Talk to you all again soon. Ciao.